I can see. Here, so bear with the nature. But good morning, good morning, good morning. You guys, good morning. It has been a good little minute since I done a morning walk live. It's been a good little minute. It's been a good little minute. So I just hit 2 miles. So this live is gonna be very quick. Just on here, and I don't know. So the past several months, I have been going to Crunch Fitness, and a lot of my walking had been in and on the treadmill. So today I decided to switch it up a bit. I hadn't been walking on my off days, as far as my off days of strength training, and so I'm reincorporating that. So I decided to come out here, go outside, switch some things up a little bit, kind of get a body a shock a little bit. The treadmill is good. It's definitely good, especially on an incline walk. But outside is also good. Honestly, my preference, because I like to see me going somewhere from point A to point B. But yeah, but just to give you guys a little update of whatnot, in my journey. Of course, ain't stopped nothing. Ain't nothing stopped. I still been on it. I still been grinding. I still been doing what it do. So I kind of hit a little plateau. So that's what I'm working on now, to get up out of that plateau. So I'm almost at the 40-pound mark. I'm at a glare, so see if I can see. Hey, Amori. Hi. So yeah, I'm at almost at the 40-pound mark. Man, slowly but surely, one day at a time, one step at a time, you know what I'm saying? Doing what it do. For those that didn't know, I am, taking Zepbound, the weight loss shot and whatnot, through this program called Calibrate, that works through my insurance, through my job and things like that. Because my doctor said, us women, in our 40s, already had kids, approaching the change, metabolically our bodies change, and it doesn't work the way they did 20 years ago. So yeah. But yeah, so I'm almost at the 40-pound mark. I am down 4 pant sizes. So I was like at a 16, 18. Now I'm down to like a 14. And some of those are falling off now. So yay for that. Down from a 2X to a large. So, man, look. It is a long time coming, okay? A long time coming. I know, right? I know. Oh, that wind really want to kick up. But yeah, so I said that I might get me a little one of those little small skinny stands so I can actually record some of my workouts at the gym. So that way I can give you guys an idea of what I'm doing, even inspire you guys, and so that's always been my thing. I'm in the shade now so I can see a whole lot better. Slow walking guys, salute, Lenise. What's up? It do feel good outside. It feels so good out here. It feels so good out here. So I came out here to Shelby Farms. So since I hadn't been going to Best Body downtown anymore, it's really, unless I just really want to, I don't need to drive to Harbor Town unless I just really, want to change the scenery. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna come out here to Shelby Farms, and this trail right here is a 2-mile trail itself. So there you go. Walk around the park, walk around the lake, boom, there I go. So like I've been doing, I walk on my break at work. So I get my steps in like that, and then I finish off after I drop the kids off at school. And so yeah, I love it out here, Shelby Farms. I love it because you got the lake, you got the nature. I didn't see no hummingbirds this time. I usually see hummingbirds out this way around this time, but they're not out here this time. But yeah, all the different walks of life out here, it's a melting pot out here. Various races, young and old. You got babies out here. You got fur babies out here. The animals and everything like this. So yeah. And this was definitely a spur of the moment. I used to work at the Country Square Apartments. Yeah, okay. I'm working hard, girl. I need to start working out too. I let myself go. It happens. You know what? It happens. That's life. That is life. Cause man, when I say that if I had my flexibility like I used to have, I kick myself in the ass 20 times. Cause in 2020, I was like right at breaking 200 mark, like right at breaking 200, and my life just reared its ugly head. Kid's dad gets sick, and I pretty much, put my stuff to the side to try to nurse him back to health and all of that stuff. And then, and I was able to kind of maintain just a little bit. Then my dad passed. So that happened. And after he passed, that was when I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and start back, going to the doctors and stuff like that. My thing was I wasn't too trusting of the insurance and all that stuff. So, and I had got on Wegovy then, but because at the time, whatever was going on with Cigna, only covering a certain dose, and then if I go up a dose, now I gotta pay out of pocket. So, and that kept yo-yoing. So yeah, and my brother passed in 2024, and man, look, life be life. Yeah, life be life. You know, you now, you know, you gotta dust yourself off and but yeah, but that's my going on. That's what I think I'm gonna do on my off training days where I'm not at the gym. I'll be at the park and I'll be doing my lives like that. So I know the wind is I started walking in a different direction and the wind is pushing me behind. And so it's dying down a little bit. Yeah, man. Gotta love how the wind and the water works. Look, maybe I need to turn around. Oh my God. This wind ain't letting up. It's very peaceful. I'm gonna go up this trail right here. So there we go. There we go. I know, right? Walmart got their kites out, and I'm gonna buy some kites for the kids and bring them out here so they can fly kites. There's an area on the other side where you can fly kites, and the way this wind is set up, it's perfect. It is perfect. Trying to blow me away, hell. Right, kites and bubbles. Kites and bubbles. Woo. That hill did it, that's for sure. That's the one thing I can say about walking an incline on the treadmill. It definitely builds your lower body up. They do have a lot of things to do. They have a festival coming up. I think it's an Earth Day festival that's coming up. I know there's some festivals lined up. You can rent bikes out here. You can rent a boat out here. There are definitely some restaurants out here. And the thing is, Shelby Farms is not just a park. So you have, like, on the other side, I think you can still pick berries. You can pick berries, you can fish. So I am like right here in the midst of the dust, and I did not take any allergy pills. So I'm gonna walk past this dust. That's the last thing I need my allergies be acting up. Ah. Whew. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that incline is something serious. And so when I started off, I was I started off like at a 4% incline, and that was like a couple of months ago. It's April. It's April now, so I think in February I started on the 4% incline, and then I moved it up to a 8% incline, and now I'm up to a 12% incline. So yeah, so you definitely feel it. And it's uh aside from the, you know, your calves, I've been able to walk comfortably in heels again. I wore a pair of stilettos for the first time comfortably since before I got pregnant in February. So yeah. So yeah. So let me it's all good. Get in my car out this wind real quick. There we go. Whew. All right. I am finished walking my walk for the day and in my car. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. What's this? R.I.P. USA, third world country. Grant, shut your bitch ass up. How about that? Shut your whole ass up. Talking about a third world country. Bitch, you do not see no little children on the side of the road scooping up dirty water with bowls and shit. You don't see no fucking infomercials with the arms of the angel playing in the background and shit. Shut the fuck up. And that's coming from a USA chick out of Memphis. So, fuck you. Know what I'm saying? And fuck that orange bastard too. But that's for a whole nother life. That's for a whole nother life. Slow walking guy said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. I get nice to nasty real quick. I'm very nice nasty. You look, how long you been knowing me? I most definitely was. Only reason why I didn't write off because of the glare from the sun. So that was why I didn't say nothing right off. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till I get in the car and can see better, and then I'm just gonna cuss that punk out for sure. So yeah, man, shut your bitch ass up. Talking about third world country. Shoot. Our country ain't the damn best. Shit. Thanks to the motherfucker in the office. But shit, I can't complain. Shoot, we got working toilets over here. Fuck you. We got a septic system. Fuck you. Fresh foods and vegetables. And free-ishdom. Look, I ain't gonna say freedom, but free-ish. We free-ish. Yeah, though. But yeah, but as far as these YouTube streets, and I usually don't talk about it. I usually don't indulge in stuff like that. At least if I'm on the live, cause I don't just really go live like that, and I don't expect any type of following and turnouts, but but what are y'all opinions on that? I mean, I'm usually out in the YouTube streets Monday through Friday nights because I'm at work. But on Saturdays and Sundays, I try to stay up so I can catch the lives, but I'm like passed out. I am knocked out. Excuse me. Sometimes before 8 o'clock. And I'm usually out like a light. And all I know was I wake up Monday morning, and of course I knew I was gonna miss Skulls Live. I knew that, cause when I came home after dropping my nephew off, I passed completely out. I ate a couple of slices of pizza and I passed out. I woke up and I see Cream line. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? And I tuned into the replay on the way to the gym, and my jaw was on the steering wheel. My jaw was driving the car. I was like, what the hell? Man, look. I was floored. I was like, oh my God. Turn my car on so I can get some air going on in here. I know, right? Turn the headphones off. Yeah, Cream went in. And the thing about it is with Cream, I can definitely vouch that she's not on here like that, due to her schedule and everything. And she's always, in Skulls Live moderating, but as far as in the YouTube street, she pops out when she can. But man, look, I said, oh my goodness. Slow walking guy said, my friends are into it. I'm sad. Hey, I'm a neutral. If everybody knows that about me, I am neutral. I don't have any problems with anyone. I may have an opinion or two. But other than that, that's it. A lot of people, I don't know like that to have an issue with. And and I'm just, and I may say my little 2 cents and then they leave it at that. That's it. That's that on that. But yeah. And see, and I was up and I ain't gonna say I was front row center, but as far as the fight between Asia and Magnificent Tyler, now I definitely saw that on B-Ways, because of course I was at work and tuned in to his live, and I even screen recorded it because I was gonna do an edit. But unfortunately, I don't have a lot of space on my phone, so I'm waiting on my new SD card to come in tomorrow so I can clean a lot of stuff out on my phone. So I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna worry about making no edits. Even though it was definitely hilarious from my perspective of things, or how the fight went and things like that. And I tuned into DG's live this morning while I was at work, and Mysterious had a clearer had a clearer shot of the fight. And initially I said it was a tie initially, and of course, you know, from the distance of the fight, you know, it was like, you know, kind of like watching ants go at it. But looking at Mysterious's you know, version of it, where she had it blown up and it was a lot clearer, and you can actually see, you know, what was going on. I said, oh, okay, now I see it. Okay, now I see it. And, you know, and I was like, yeah, you know, Asia had the upper hand, and yeah, you know, so I definitely got to give it to her. You know, I was, you know, hey, you did your big one, you know, hey, it's all good. But my thing is this, and this is where I have to digress. My thing is this: you won the fight. Take your wins and move on into the sunset. You know what I'm saying? Why would you now, you know, threaten this girl's livelihood and her job and her, you know what I'm saying, her, like, you know, that now that's where I have to, you know, be like, I have to disagree, like, bruh, like, there's, you know, that's fucked up. They both made more money than those $100. 901 MT, salute. Good morning. Now see, now my thing about Meg, and like I said, I ain't got no issues with her, but I see her as a bimbo. Like she kind of, you know, she gives bimbo to me. I mean, from the first time I even saw her, and I was like, this is a damn airheaded Oreo. Like that's what I got from her. You know, just Valley girl with implants, and you know what I'm saying. So yeah, and I said that too. That it did not surprise me about her going to the police. I mean, because come on, look at who she follows. That was, I mean, that was a given. That was a given. That was definitely a given. You know, going to the police and all of that stuff. So yeah. And when DG broke it down, and Asia was on, and Asia, of course, you know, was on the panel, and you know, and she was, you know, speaking of things from her point of view, and you know, and kind of hearing things, and even seeing things, you know, more, you know, more clearer, and everything is, you know, clarified. Yeah, that sounds about right. My thing is with Asia is it's this super aggression, and it's just like she just it's like she just has her claws out for any and everyone, and to me that's not healthy. That's not healthy. Like baby, you know, chill out. You know, you about to run your blood pressure up. You about to have a coronary. You about to have an aneurysm on this app. Like, that, that's what I got from her. You know, baby, you need to chill. You know, that's my whole thing. That's my whole thing, you know, about that. I feel like Asia feels like everyone is against her and some more. I mean, probably so. Especially it isn't that is her right that came from Toilet Paper Party, right? And see, of course, I don't fool with him, so it's you know forever, fuck toilet paper. So and shit, didn't nobody fuck with toilet paper, so so I mean it's I guess as you should. I mean I'd have my guard up too. Coming to coming into a sector where this man is the freaking laughing stock clout chaser and all of that stuff. Like that man has done some foul shit and still has like the like I didn't think he could go as low. But then again, at the same damn time, it don't surprise me that when you leak Angie Stone's funeral, her earthly shell from her funeral online, like, bruh, really? Like, come on, man. That man literally went to that woman's funeral with some meta glasses on and got and recorded her in her casket. She was beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, she was beautiful. But dude, come on. Paperwork did. Paperwork did. Yup. He went to her funeral with some meta glasses on and actually caught her in her casket, and that's why I said she was beautiful. She definitely looked like herself. She had a curly wig on, her makeup was beautiful, and she had on this beautiful silver sequin suit, and she was actually under a protective glass. But yeah. Yep. And he showed it on his live, and somebody screenshotted it, and next thing I know, that bad boy is all over Facebook. Yep. And it's a wonder her daughter and son, didn't sue the brakes off that man. Sure, you probably won't get shit, but still. But yeah. And so of course, from where I stand, where it's big fuck you, of course, with the whole damn Dolph case, with all of that. All that fabrication and foolishness and fuckery. Talking about this man gonna host a concert at the FedEx Forum and bring Chris Brown up. Man, if you don't get man, look. Get your Bluto looking ass up out of here with that bullshit, knowing damn well. And you know it's bad when Jeremy Pierre of Fox 13 is talking straight up hood and talking about how when that man see him, he was gonna fuck him up. Now mind you, we in front of the doggone news station, and this man telling me and raving that like yeah. Yeah, Scott didn't go live last night. I don't know why he didn't go live. Yeah, my Jeremy was talking about how that might squared up to my that might was gonna pop him one in the and square in the middle of his nose. He was gonna shoot. He was gonna that might say he was gonna fuck him up. I was like, wait a minute, JP. Wait a minute. You supposed to be professional. Oh man. That whole thing is madness though. Since I could turn my camera back on now. I could turn my camera back on. Ugh. Weird looking hat. Yep. I could turn my camera back on. So burritos from Gary's. I have not been to Gary's in a very long time. And actually, I used to send my daddy to Gary's. I used to send daddy to Gary's to give me some rag bologna and crackers. That's what I used to always get from Gary's. Which one you going to? You going to Pendleton or Getwell? Yeah, shoot. I used to love some rag bologna. I heard they got new management. And then you got Marvin's right there at Lamar Knight Arnold. And he came from Gary's. Okay, you going to Pendleton. Okay. I said rag, R-A-G, rag bologna. Not red bologna, now rag bologna. And see the rag bologna is that bologna that got like that waxy that waxy exterior that you peel off. Nah, not the red bologna. I don't know who that is calling me, but you got to leave a message. Yeah, rag bologna hit different. I think I'm gonna hit the nail shop when I leave the gym tomorrow. So tomorrow is upper body. So I usually knock upper body out pretty quick. Upper body and the core and my core train, I knock that out pretty quick. So I think I'm gonna do that and then hit the nail shop. You have to watch it, okay, because your thyroid's okay. And see, and I had got tested a couple of years back to see if I did have any thyroid problems, because my mom had hypothyroidism, and I want to say my sister, I think she has it as well or something like that. And I heard that, that it was hereditary, and the blood work came back that everything was good. So I was telling the kids, I was telling the kids about the phrase "just keep living," and I told them that that it's crazy how you're told that growing up, and now you're at the age now to where now you're just keep living, you know what I'm saying? So it's like now you're in that just keep living part. And it's like now you see. And I was telling the kids, you know, my thing was like, all you had to do is just tell me, you know, this gonna happen, that's gonna happen, this gonna happen, that's gonna happen. But I told her, I'm pretty sure, you know, that is nature. And you know, kids are defiant. And kids are defiant. We're not kids are not going to believe anything. They're going to challenge everything. They're going to question everything. And I said, I'm pretty sure that someone one day, you know, I guess tried to tell that child something, and of course they questioned, they challenged, and they were like, you know what, just keep living. Like, you know what, just keep living. And I was telling them that, and you know, and I'm extremely transparent with my kids and my bonus kids. I'm very transparent with them. And the older girls, they understand, you know, because my oldest bonus daughter, she's 15, and she like popped her back. She was like, "Ooh, I feel old." I was like, "Child, please, you ain't even scratched the surface yet, baby. Just keep living." I told her just like I was, "Oh, baby, just you wait, Yeah, and I know I did it. You know, my mom would tell me something, and me, I would want to know why. I would have to ask. I would, like, my thing is, like, explain it to me, make it plain, so that way I can at least know. But shit, I probably was like, man, whatever, that ain't happening. Just keep living. Man, the just keep living is real. And now that I have a mini me that does the same, she does the same freaking thing. And I was just like, now I see what she meant. And I find myself telling her the same things that my mama told me. And I'm sitting there like, look, little girl, I'm sitting here trying to tell you so you can be aware. I'm letting you know so you won't have to fuck around and find out like I did. So you won't have to learn the hard way. Like, damn it, girl, just look, I'm not going to tell you nothing wrong. I'm not finna steer you off a cliff. Look. Whatever. You know what? Just keep living. You know what? Just keep living, man. It's crazy. That's life for you. Sheesh. Your 20s, you feel good. You feel okay-ish. 30s, 30s, you good. Still good. Then 40, boy, what the fuck? Wait a damn minute. Hey, just wait a minute. It is so true. Just keep living. Sheesh. And shoot. And had I known, shoot, 10 and 8 years ago what I knew now, shoot, I would have stayed my butt in the freaking in the gym. Shoot, with my kids. And see, for me, it's like I'm gotten to that point now, and I think it's because now that, hey, my Sheila, hey, sis, now that I'm back active like I was 10 and 15 years ago, it's like that old part of me before kids is, coming back to where, I want to get out more. I want to, get out and enjoy myself, it's like I've been in the house too daggum long. And when I met my kid's dad, my thing is, he knew this. He knew I was a person that went outside. And not just, like going to parties and clubs and things like that. I'm just an out of the house person. I leave the house, I go to the gym. I'm out, finding activities to do. If there's something going on in the nightlife, I'll do it. And then of course I have my chill moments where I'm at the house and chilling and things like that. And it's like now, it's like I go to work, I go to the gym, I go to the store, pick the kids up, drop the kids off, and I go home and go to sleep. And I'm like, dude, I am not finna be sleeping my life away, like, especially on the weekends. Like, man, look, like we had the Mimosa Festival Sunday, and I had intentions on attending, but I kind of I guess I ain't psyched myself out of it. I'm one of those types is, if I'm really dead set on something, then I will make the plans and everything for that. But if not, then I'm just I'm just like, whatever. Now next Friday I will be at the Paradiso, Michael Jackson down, because I'm going to see Michael. I literally have a whole Michael Jackson wardrobe for next Friday. Because I will be going to see Michael. I got the glove, I got the shirt, I got a necklace and a bracelet coming in tomorrow, from Amazon. Shoot. Yeah. So that is definitely my plan. I even took off for that. I made sure I had that night off, because yeah, I am going all out and I am going to see Michael. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. And now I ain't gonna lie, I was on IG and I was looking at the footage from the premiere in Berlin in Germany, where the Jackson brothers and Jafar and his siblings went to the premiere. And also Prince and BG Blanket, they went they went to the premiere. And the one thing that stole the show for me was Jermaine with his extra behind. Jermaine is so freaking extra. That man has always been extra, like a mug. I'm sitting there like, dude, okay, I get you. And that's what had me rolling. Like, people in the comments were like, oh, what's wrong with him going out to so what, he can't support his son? Baby, why is this man out here all sparkly and shit, like he's freaking like he's freaking Prince Charles or whatever? Hell, the Brits ain't even the Brits ain't even extra like that. This man out here just freaking sparkly like a dang disco ball. And then this man's wife is dressed like a damn pageant princess with the whole tiara and like, bruh. And then this old ass man done fucked around and had another baby. Like, dude, what the hell? Hey sis, they selling fish every day at Gary's. Okay. I'm shrinking. At least somebody can see it, cause shit, this scale acting like is acting like a damn bitter ex right now. Like, god damn, man, let me go. But yeah, Yeah, Jermaine is so freaking extra. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. This man done had a freaking facelift. He either had a facelift or he done taped his damn face up. This man's ear is all the way down to his neck. His shit didn't stretch so to where his ear is like meeting up with his neck. And he like this the whole damn time, knowing your face tight as hell. And then this man had a beat. This man had on contour. Bruh, make that make sense. How the hell you got Jermaine, you killing me. Like, you are killing me. That man was so extra. And then you got Marlon and Jackie. They're subtle. You know, Marlon always had been relaxed. You know, with the ball cap, the blaze, stuff like that. You know, he relaxed casual. And then of course, Jackie got his flair, with his blaze. It's glittery, kind of sparkling, but it's still subtle to the occasion. And then this man then walked up in here like he's the freaking king. I said, oh my God. And I know he put his wife up to that. Ain't no way she wanted to come out the house dressed like she's finna marry Prince Akeem. Because she looked uncomfortable. Yeah, the movie premieres next Friday. Although when I looked at the movie listings, though, I did see where that it was gonna be as early as Thursday. So but the actual premiere is next Friday. Yep. So I got my shirt. I got my shirt. I got my glove. I'm getting my nails done. I'm gonna paint them red because I'm wearing black and silver. And then of course my lipstick's gonna be red. So that's where the pop of red is gonna come in at. So. $7 Tuesdays and $5 Thursday movies. Okay, that's what's up. You know what? I discovered, I did not know that the Palace had closed. The Palace Cinema on Summer, I did not know that they had closed down. That shocked me. I was like, well, damn, for real? Yep. So I got my glove and everything, and I'm actually debating whether I want to make some earrings. So I got some earrings that that's going to tie in well with the gloves and the and the shirt, because my shirt is a rhinestone shirt too. So I got the rhinestone glove, and my shirt has him with the rhinestone glove over his face. So I'm debating whether I want to make some drop earrings or just go with my rhinestone ball earrings. So I'm debating on that. But either way, it's definitely gonna tie into it. And then too, I'm also debating whether I want to I'm definitely doing gonna have my makeup down, but I'm thinking about maybe painting his silhouette. I don't know, that might be too much, but it's Michael Jackson, and for me, too much ain't ever too much. Too much ain't ever too much for him. That's Michael. Yeah, I was on Facebook, and there's this group, well, not this group, but this page dedicated to things that aren't in Memphis anymore, and the post was about Palace, and I was like, well, damn, like, I didn't know they closed. And the thing about it was, I even looked up online, you know, about the palace to, you know, because I wanted to take my kids to the movies to see Mario Galaxy. And I was looking at, you know, and I was looking to see not the burnt hair. Don't try burnt hair. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The Smooth Criminal and Beaded Jacket. Cool. Go with the beaded jacket. Go with beaded. Beaded is kind of more iconic than Smooth Criminal. Smooth Criminal. What the hell? Smooth Criminal is very iconic in its own right, but the beaded, you know, everybody knows the beaded jacket. I say go with the beaded jacket. I said criminal. What the hell was? What the hell is a criminal? Wow. Man, look. I am ready. I am ready. And I'm going to have my damn tissues out ready too in case I'm going to be walking out that bitch crying like Fantasia. Because I already know I'm going to be Fantasia crying out there when the movie is over. The minute they showed June 25th, 2009. Oh, no. Oh, put down the propofol. Don't give him that shit. Like, don't give him that shit. Like, get that nigga some melatonin. And that man ain't got no business being dead. He ain't got no business being dead. I kind of don't think they are either. I was looking at the synopsis of the movie, you know, how the movie description, and I read that that it was from his journey through the, as you know, with the Jackson 5 up until his start. So I don't think it's going to be like his entire, you know, life. I believe it's probably going to go maybe no further than the bad era, like you said, you know, because that's really in the trailer, because that's what it looks like. It went as far as is the bad era. Either way, I'm ready. I am ready. So it is 10:26. I am finna go to K Roger. Most definitely those eras. Yeah, I don't see it going any further than bad. If anything, it'll probably go up to the bad era, and then probably end up with how it gets to a certain point, and then it's like show like still images or maybe his real pictures, and go on to say, he went on to sell this, that, many more albums, copies, got this many art awards, and and then he passed away. How that goes, and stuff like that, and then the end credits are probably gonna be one of his songs, probably unreleased, and it's probably gonna be like slideshows and pictures of him and things like that in his life, and that ain't gonna make it no better, because I'm still gonna walk about that mud crying like Fantasia, because he ain't got no business being dead. I'm ready. I am ready. Right, just like how Tina Turner ended. That's how I think that's going to end. Just like that. Yep, I definitely think it's gonna do just that. Man, my feelings were hurt when she passed. I was like, man, like that's two people that I said I wanted to meet and never get to meet. Cause you know that question, if there was a celebrity or celebrities you always wanted to meet, who would it be? And I said that I wanted to meet Tina Turner and Michael Jackson. And so much for that. That didn't happen. Eddie Murphy was super old on there. What you talking about, slow walking guy? Oh, you must be talking about Remember the Time. What's up? What's up? What's up with you? Yep, I said I'm going to the Paradiso, and I'm going to watch that bad boy in IMAX. And plus I chose the Paradiso too, just in case the news will be there. Because a lot of times with certain movie premieres, like that caliber of Michael, a lot of times they'll have like news coverages of like the premiere nights at the Paradiso. Surprisingly, I hadn't seen nothing at the Powerhouse, but definitely the Paradiso. So so I'm gonna be decked down, Michael Jackson down, with my gloves and my shirt and my bracelet, and yeah. With my makeup done and stuff. Yup. I am ready. I am ready and I am excited. I saw the Lemon Drop Festival is coming up I want to say, is that Memorial Day weekend? I think. The Lemon Drop Festival, cause I missed the Mimosa Festival. I said I wanted to hit one of those festivals up one of these days. Either the Lemon Drop or the Mimosa Festival. Um, my whole thing is I don't like the idea of parking downtown. I don't like that. The idea of parking downtown for them events, cause you gotta pay like freaking $20 a park. And I don't want to pay no damn $20 a park. Y'all crazy. But at the same damn time, I don't want to pay $40 back to Uber back and forth either. So what do? The Italian festival. Yeah. And see, for me, I keep missing the Greek festival. The Greek festival is usually the second weekend in May, and I keep missing it. And I hadn't been in years. Yeah, they be busting heads downtown, and that's not even on a freaking event, even on the dang regular days. I had went downtown to the county clerk on Washington to renew my tags, and I had to pay $9 freaking to pay to park. And mind you, this $9 was, I think, for what, I think 8 hours. And I'm like, damn, y'all ain't got no shorter time than that. Like, I'm only gonna be here like maybe 20 minutes tops, because I gotta walk there, go to the kiosk, then come back. So that's gonna be like 15 minutes at the most. Like, damn, like y'all ain't got no shit. You're killing me. $9. Oh, mad as hell. That's crazy. And see, the last time I went to an event downtown, the AutoZone Park had like that free Halloween event. And I took the kids, and I had to pay like I think $23 to park. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it this damn time, but I ain't gonna like it. And to be honest with you, man, look, I could have I could have went to Kroger and bought a couple of pumpkins and let the kids paint them bastards at the house. Like, man, look. And the thing about it was, with a free event, I should have known better. The whole trick or treat line was like all the way like down the freaking park, and like the kids was upset. I ain't gonna lie, I was upset. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take y'all to McDonald's, for y'all pain and suffering. Y'all, you know what, y'all earned it this time. Look, y'all, we're gonna have McDonald's for y'all pain and suffering. Like, sheesh. Yeah. Right, pain and suffering. You know what? And it was hot, it was crowded, and like, and these kids now, when they ready to go, they ready to go. Like my son, oh God. And he don't let me hear the end of anything. When he get upset, that's it. That is it. Like for real. Shoot. I even had got me something to eat. I was like, man, never again. That's okay. You know what? I will go to Kroger and get y'all some bags of candy, and I will make y'all some bags. Like, shoot. We ain't doing this again. I gotta make it up to him for Halloween this year. we didn't go trunk or treating like we usually do. And honestly, I just wasn't feeling up to it that time. I was just like, you know. But then, the kids are getting older though, so they're not too much into really caring much about costumes and things like that anymore. They just want the candy. It's not that they don't have patience. It's just that, one, it was hot out there. It was hot out there, and it was a bit of a walk for their little legs. It's no not a thing for me, but considering it was hot, they had a bit of a walk, and then seeing how crowded everything was, and then and then the idea of the lines and things like that, like, nah. It was pretty much the heat in that regard. The heat didn't make it no better. It was definitely hot. The kid they wanted pumpkins, and they were buzzing heads for them little pumpkins, and I was like, baby, I can go to Kroger and get them joints for like 2 for $12. I'm not finna pay, no $10 for no one itty bitty ass pumpkin. Nah, we're not doing that. Like, nah, we're not doing that. But yeah, so what I think I'm gonna do, Halloween is on a Saturday this year, and so folks on here already been on my top regarding these Halloween costume contests. They were like, Halloween on a Saturday this year, Toya, you ain't got no excuse. You better be in this contest. God damn, like, alright, damn, like, shit, like, motherfucker. Alright, damn, like, shit. So I gotta map out all the trunk or treat events and things like that. Cause what I would do, cause a lot of places would do trunk or treating like on the weekends, leading up to Halloween. Then of course you have some on Halloween and stuff like that. But shoot, we used to hit them all up. Like, this weekend we going here, this weekend we going there. And I would actually have a map out of all these different churches. Okay, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go there, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go there, we're gonna go here. Man, one year my kids had more candy in a weekend than I had my entire childhood of trick-or-treating. I was like, damn. I was jealous. I was like, damn. They had so much candy. They had so much candy to where I was still finding candy like on the top of the cabinets and stuff like that. I was like, damn. So there's that dilemma. What in the world am I going to dress as for Halloween? And on top of that, how I'm going to execute it. So all of that's coming into play. And I'm still planning out my my Christmas look for the Snow Miser and the Heat Miser look. So a lot of thought process into being a creative. I've been on this joint an hour and 15 minutes. And it's almost 11 o'clock. I need to go ahead and get my happy trails to the house so I can get showered up and rested up before I go get these cheering. And I need to eat. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be down to a decent size come Halloween. That's my hopes. Fingers crossed. I definitely don't think I'm gonna hit my weight. I don't think I'm gonna hit my goal by then. But definitely by December, I do plan on being a few more pant sizes down. Hopefully out of the plus size range, and I can execute, a look. Only reason why I say hopefully, because I know how weight loss is, and in a perfect world it can go down, but in the real world it don't do that. It's like you go down, you go up, down, up, and like just, and then you stay here like for a long ass time, and then boom, like it just be all over the place. So, but I'm locked in though. I'm locked in. I've been prepping my meals, making sure that my protein intake is up. Making sure my fiber, all that's good. Definitely my water. So I'm down to 1 o'clock. So it's about time me to refill. So yep. My goal size. So I'm at, last time I weighed in, I was at 234. Last time I weighed in. And my starting weight was like 272. When my starting weight, and so hopefully, biggest prayers, by then I will break that 200. Oh baby, when I break 200, man, I'm gonna act a goddamn fool. I'm gonna act the biggest damn fool. And see, and my goal weight, I would love to be back down to where I was before I got pregnant with my daughter. I was 155. When I found out I was pregnant with my daughter, I was at 155. So 155, 160, shit. I'll even take 170 if as far as the body recomp and everything is cool like that. But other than that, I just want to get the fuck out of plus size, because I am that never had been me. That never had been me. And Raven and Raven to tell y'all, like, this ain't me at all. Like, I'm not used to it. Shoot, even all these years, like, Can we all just get along? I miss the bingo house. You're so silly. Look, I said, can we all just sing a song? Cause shit, we damn sure ain't getting along. Good Lord, baby. And then with these new developments that done popped up, and I was like, man, must be nice, Amari. Must be nice. Or is that because of your thyroids? That causes you to that causes you to lose weight like that? Now hyperthyroidism, I like, hey, I would gladly take it. Nah, shoot, no. Hypo is where you have the weight issues as far as losing weight, stuff like that. But hyperthyroidism is when where you can't gain weight to even if you tried. And that was what I was telling the girls. I told them, I said, look, I told them that I wish that the schools actually had a class called life. Just a class called life, where you are learn everything as far as finances and things like that, and health wise, the weight gain and all that type of stuff. Like, yeah. Hyper, okay. Yeah, that sounds right. Cause I had a coworker that had that, and that wench was a freaking toothpick. Yeah, they had home ec. They definitely had home ec. And see when I had it at Sherwood, I was upset because we didn't